June 16th now. We've loaded up the water into the pool 9 o'clock last night, so it's been sitting there for about 20 hours, and we're going to take some measurements now, and we're going to take a look at the bottom of the deck. We're going to go inside the garage and take a look at the bottom and see if anything is fallen off or compromised just visually. So here we go. I'm walking in here, and this is the area that we've been observing. And like I mentioned before, the sheet metal was taken off so that we could see the concrete. And we've been watching this piece of rebar, and that's one of the reinforcing steel that's added to the system during the construction and installation of the concrete. So there doesn't appear to be any deflection and nothing on the floor that would indicate that we're getting some failure and falling material here. So that's a good sign, and let's go take a look and see the measurements. We're going to go upstairs now and get on top of the deck and do that video showing our measurements again. We've got the pool. Water's a little discolored from sitting here overnight. We have our system of supporting a level across there just to see if there was any deflection in that area. It does look like there's a slight amount that would indicate the left side would have to come up a hair to be leveling up with this. Kind of surprising, but I've got a laser level over here, and we're taking a look at the laser level right now. And what happened? I want you to point to the, can you edit this stuff? Point to the laser level and see where we're getting the information. Okay, that's a laser level, and it's plus or minus a 1/16 normally. This is the detector that shows the value. The actual laser transmission hits this target, and then it sets off noise like so. And we took a measurement already off of this benchmark called 0, and I got a reading of 1 foot, and this would be approximately 3/8, 0 and 3/8, 1 foot and 3/8 of an inch. Okay, that's just to give us a reference point. Now we're going to do the math basically later. Okay, now we're going to take some measurements on the pool depth. Again, let's see if we've actually got a foot of water in here. Well, looks like 11 1/2. So when we do our calculations, okay, that's showing that the water's that's the point to this, is the water is staying stable at a certain dimension, because water levels things out, itself out. and it's really the bottom that you're going to be measuring, not the top of the water. The water is here just to take care of the loading of the deck. And I kind of misspoke yesterday on the value. It appears that the value is 62.4 pounds per cubic foot. So when we measure this, we'll determine that value of how much weight is actually on this thing. Okay, our first measurement, somewhat of a trick. I may actually have to have the cameraman reach over and hit the first mark, but the second mark. The first one is at 2'4" from here. This is what we've measured off of, 2'4". Okay, so we've got a little mark on there, and get around to that side and take a look at this. We're going to see where we are in reference to that. Here we go. It shows it since for reference we're going down. Okay, take a close-up of that measurement. Okay. Alright, that is 3'7", and we'll call that 7, not quite 7/8, so we're about 16 shy of that. Tightening this up a little bit to this mark. Okay, now since you're taller, can you reach into there and hold this stick while I hold your camera? I'll tell you, you got to be as far, it's got to be actually over farther. So you need to be in. All right. Is this thing right? No, don't go in the pool. I meant farther into the thing. Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on. It's recording.
It's recording right now? Okay. That indicates that's got to go up a little bit, which means it's a little bit lower right there. So take that ruler out and bring that up a little. Just let it. Hold this for a second. I'm just checking this. Okay. And among other things, you got to try to level this up from here. Maybe it'd be better if you came in from the other side. Yeah, because we want to be about approximately right in there. Okay, what are you going to do? No. You do not want to touch that. You do not want to touch any of this. Okay, so let's, you should be able to go like this, hopefully. Let me get this thing. Okay, you're pointing towards this thing over here.
It's not straight up.
Okay, make it straight up. Hang on. Try it now.
Do you see the bubble?
Mm-hmm.
The bubble has to be centered.
Right. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's centered.
Center now, but we have to lower this down a little bit more. Let me get on that thing again.
Try it.
Over there. As far as you can get it. Point, turn it this way. You level? Is it in the bubble?
Mm-hmm. It's in there.
Alright, let me get this thing down a little bit more. Alright, try it again. Is it on there? Is it?
It's in the bubble.
It's in the bubble. Well, we're so close that it's like right in between the 16th marks. So again, I think we're right about the same spot. Let's try that again, because I know you can't touch reach that far. I don't know what I did with the camera.
One second.
Are you in the bubble? Right there it is. Okay. Looks like they're identical. See that? That mark right there is very almost the same spot as the other one. That was that the mark 3'7" or 7/8" or something. See whatever the mark is, 7/8 and then going to 8. Okay, so we were at the same spot in the second location. Now we're going to try right up against the end here. Alright, let me, you move around that way. See, this is telling us to go down. And there we are. That's the difference between the two. Well, let me get this thing in the bubble here. There it is. So that's the difference across this approximately 5-foot pool is 1/8 of an inch. So we've got a difference between that end and this end of about 1/8 of an inch. Now I'll do the math when I get back to the office and make comparisons of what the dimensions were from the time we had it 0 loaded and 6 inches loaded and now 11 inches loaded. and then we'll make our get the information to the engineer and start taking a look at how much deflection is allowable in this kind of space. Okay, thank you.